Oh yeah, it's happening. Yes, PoGokeRo coming at ya with a Monday Pirate broadcast. Today we are talking about interference. Yeah, so I'm loaded up with Rails. Loaded up with Rails. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue work on the Billionaire line. So, what line is it? I got to look at the number. Don't even know anymore. Whee! That's this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one. The fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one. Alright, so I am making the Billionaire line. Let me reiterate what the Billionaire line stands for. I'm coming through, right? I'm coming through. Rah rah rah. Yeah. Okay, good. Turn this down a little bit. The Billionaire line. You gotta. What I need to do is grab the right kind of brick so you can see clearly. 11. That's fine. Here, have that. Okay. Down here. So what I need to show you is that the point of what I'm working on right now, the project I'm working on right now, is called the Billionaire's line. And there's a reason why I call it the Billionaire's line. You have to imagine each brick as being equal to $100,000 of net worth. So net worth is different. Net worth is or net wealth are your assets minus your liabilities. And so if you have something left over, that's your wealth. The average American, I have this chart. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up again. Is it up? No, it's not up yet. I gotta find it. Hold on a second. Dashboard. Am I even streaming? Yeah, I'm doing really well. No one's watching, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Where am I looking? Wealth inequality. Where was that wealth inequality? Where did I keep it? In guns? I think, yeah, it was guns. All right, here. Open with infra and view. Let's see. Open with infra and view. And then zoom in. Alright, and then I'm going to go like this. Can I go like this? Yes. Alright. But that's too much. So, what I'm going to do is like this. Ta-da! Alright. So, each brick is equal to about $100,000. So if you see in this handy dandy chart up there and up there, if you look at that handy dandy chart up there, it's telling you the bottom 50% of Americans have a net worth of almost like nothing. Of all of the worth of America, all of the wealth in America, of this giant wealth, of this big chunk of wealth, the bottom 50% of Americans, 1 in 2 Americans, half the people you see, are in the bottom 50%. That little tiny sliver, you can barely see it. That little tiny sliver. And then the next 40% of all the people in America get the next big chunk, right? That chunk, the next 40% spread between them, have like what? Like 30%? 40%? Maybe? So like hardly anything. That's 90% of the Americans, right? It's the bottom 50 plus the next 40. So 90% of Americans have maybe 40% of the wealth. So how that breaks down to you as an individual is that you look at this brick here and you go, this is $100,000. And I look at my wealth. I paid off my car, but I have student loans, but I have enough savings so I can pay off my loans if I wanted to. But I want to save that in case I want to buy a house or something. All right, so So I would be on this brick of $100,000. I would be here, and most people aren't even on the brick. They're in debt. They're down here, right? They're not even on the brick yet. So Bernie said, okay, so the next bottom 40%, they have like 100,000, maybe they have 200,000. Maybe they own a house that they have a mortgage on, like, and a couple cars. So 200,000, maybe 300,000, right? All right, maybe if it's all paid for, right? So that's $300,000 of wealth. Now let's look at somebody like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, the big secret came out that he's a millionaire now. He's a millionaire. So that means he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has that many bricks. That's Bernie Sanders. That's pretty good. But he's an old man, right? He's 70-something years old. He's been in public office and a congressman for like a long time. So that sounds about right. That doesn't sound too bad, right? After working that long and that hard for so long and being pretty successful. Yeah, that's all right. Right. Like middle class, maybe you have like 2 or 3 bricks. That's your net worth. All right, Bernie Sanders, he's up here, right? That's a millionaire. That's $1 million net worth is up to there. That's 1 million. This is $1 million. Bernie Sanders at the end of that one. Okay, now we're gonna go over to here to this line. This line is different. That's 1. This line is the billionaire line, right? Right here we see the millionaire line. It's 1. It's one of them. That's the billionaire line. So we're gonna go hop in the billionaire line. Make sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. Billionaire line. Oh, it's getting dark. Let me go take a nap first. It's dangerous to go at night. Okay. So it's selected. There's my cart. Here we go. I'm going on the billionaire line. So Donald Trump says he's a billionaire. There's Bernie Sanders. Bye-bye, Bernie Sanders, millionaire. All right. Now we're on. This is Donald Trump says he's a billionaire. So remember, each of these bricks is $100,000 of net worth. And we're on the billionaire line. We left Bernie Sanders way back there. we left behind the regular Americans. We left me. I barely got on the first brick. All right. This is the billionaire line. This is the Donald Trump line. This is the Jeff Bezos line. This is the Bill Gates line. This is the yeah. I'm not even done. That's what I'm saying though, right? This line is not done yet. I'm still working on it. But so here's the reason why I'm starting this whole thing. Let me take this thing off. That's cool, guy, but thanks. All right, it's that top 1% I'm talking about, right? That's where I'm focusing on, because if you notice, they have almost all the wealth. The top 1% has like a huge chunk of the wealth, and combine that with the next 9%, the top 10% have like over 50% of the wealth. It's insane. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm on the billionaire line, right? We haven't even gotten to 1 billion yet. We saw the 1 million, and we're doing the 1 billion now because we have a billionaire. And I'm not joking, right? You can do the math yourself if you want to do it, right? Because you can look at our coordinates, right? I started at z minus 25, about. Right? So you can work out the math of where we need to go in order to make this 1 billion. If each block is $100,000, yeah. So we're still on the this is the billionaire line, right? This is the billionaire line. This is what I'm talking about. Like, we left, and the funny thing is I'm nowhere near done. I'm not even close to being done. Okay, so why am I bringing this up? because there's one other guy you should know about. His name is Haim Saban. Haim Saban. Haim Saban. Who is this Haim Saban guy? Who is this guy? Turns out he is a billionaire. 1, 2. Right? He's a billionaire. So this billionaire has one goal in mind, and that is the well-being of Israel. That's his number one issue, is Israel. It's his only issue. He has only one issue, and that issue is Israel. So, and the guy's a billionaire. So we have documents. We documented when he gave to the Democratic Party a stupid amount of money. And then so he is in tight with the Democratic establishment, is what I'm saying. Right? He gave them tons of money, and they really like him and they know him. So Nancy Pelosi was given a speech, and she told him that the Capitol would burn. The U.S. Capitol would burn, but the Democrats would still be with Israel. What? That sounds crazy talk. Like, whose team are you on, Nancy Pelosi? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's American interests that come first before anything else. What are you doing? Like, pledging allegiance to Israel to get money from a billionaire? What's going on with that? And so that, okay, so there's a tweeter by the name of Sky Dweller, but the name is at Pamacious. and yeah, she came up. I think she. I don't know. Came up with this great theory that Nancy Pelosi and the establishment Democrats are not going after Trump, the Trump thing, because that leads back to Israel. Now, I haven't said hardly anything about the Israel connection to this whole thing, mainly because I don't know much about it, but I know it's there, and I follow Seth Abramson. So that guy wrote a book about it. I have it. I didn't read all of it, and if I did, I couldn't remember it because it is super dense. And it gives you a synopsis and stuff. Like, it's not like it's ridiculous hard, but yeah. Anyways, Seth Abramson mentioned this grand bargain between Israel, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Russia, and United States, and that Israel. And well, like a bunch of Israeli companies were involved in this whole issue. So, yeah, Israel is afraid, or this guy, this billionaire, is afraid that this will come back to Israel. If you investigate Trump Russia, it will come back to Israel and make Israel look bad. So Nancy Pelosi, in order to help Israel's safe face, is slow walking the investigation into Trump Russia, because she knows it's going to come back to Israel, and she doesn't want to alienate her donor. So that's kind of not good. That's real bad. That's real bad. Because that means we can't really trust the Democrats, the establishment Democrats at least. Can't trust Pelosi anymore. Hakeem Jeffries, you can't trust him anymore. He's a Pelosi ally. Like that really narrows it down. Now you can kind of see why Pelosi and the establishment Democrats were so eager to go after the quote squad, to go after Ilhan Omar, Rashad Tlaib, and Ocasio Cortez, and I think there was one more. Man, that's terrible. I can't really remember. Jamal Harris? No. Jamal Harrison? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So, oh wait, it ends. All right. And I'm out of bricks. Okay, well now I know I have to go back and get bricks. So okay, so what I'm doing here, this is the billionaire rail line. I'm not even done yet, right? We're talking billionaires. So I need you, when we say things like tax to billionaires, they're not getting taxed enough, and people say, oh, there's not enough money from the billionaires. Like, you guys aren't getting it. You're not understanding how much $1 billion is, and what kind of influence it gets you. So I'm still doing the billionaires. I'm not done. I have to go back to get more bricks, because the billionaires line is a big long project to make 1 billion out of $100,000 bricks. Oh man, it's getting dark. I have to go back and get bricks. That's not working. Ugh, that didn't work either. Now it's raining. Come on. It's raining. It's dark. I'm cold. I hate this camping trip. All right. So yes, this is the billionaires line. I'm not done yet. I have to go back and get more bricks. Okay. Now, this guy, Haim Saban, has basically bought out the establishment wing of the Democratic Party, and in doing so, it's in service to covering up the grand bargain that Seth Abramson talks about, and it's gonna come out, I hope, because now I'm not so sure about anything. It kind of has shaken my faith in like everything. Like the corruption is so deep, I just don't even get it. I don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, hey, happy Monday, right? Ooh, digging this Monday jazz. Bernie Sanders, man, that guy. Yeah, see, I'm starting to like Bernie Sanders a lot more because he's not part of the Democratic establishment. And in fact, here, I have a graphic about it. Hold on, let me bring it up. Wait. Okay, hold on. I forgot I have a graphic about it. Go up. Yeah, he was a fascist. There it is. And there it is. That's the graphic. Yeah, all right, let's go right here. This guy right there. Haim Saban is a billionaire that has spent millions of dollars buying elections for his candidates. He called for the bombing of Iran in 2014, criticized Obama's attempt to bring peace to the Middle East, and attacked senators for urging humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip. Haim Saban on Bernie Sanders. We love all 23 candidates. No -1. I profoundly dislike Bernie Sanders. He thinks that every billionaire is a crook. He calls us the billionaire class, and he attacks us indiscriminately. Well, yeah, dude, of course. Because look how ridiculous you are. Here, go back. I'm still on the billionaire line trying to get back home. I'm not even done yet. Look how ridiculous you are. Wait, hold on. I'm going to catch up to Bernie Sanders. Almost there, almost to Bernie Sanders. You billionaire. Hold on. Wait. All right, Bernie Sanders. All right. Oh, there's me. All right, okay. Man, that was... The billionaires. You see it? This guy has so much power. Because of the money, because of his capital, because he has so many bricks, his train line is so long. I'm not even done yet. I have to put this back. so I can get more bricks. Alright, okay, so I was gonna get bricks, so this is stone. I eat your stone. Stone. Ooh, that's all the stone. Fancy that. Oh, this is the bricks. So with this, you go like that. Wow. Over and over and over again. Until you can't do it anymore. Oh, gone. Alright. Why do I have extra rails? Okay. Can I fit anything in there? Don't think I need anything. More bricks. That's about it. Close enough. Good enough for me. Get back to work on the billionaire line. So the reason why I like Bernie Sanders is because this guy doesn't like Bernie Sanders. In fact, that's the best endorsement for Bernie Sanders I've ever heard. This is the Bernie Sanders billionaire line. Now we're riding the Haim Saban line. Let me bring him up here. There he is. This is his line. We're on his line. He's a billionaire, right? We're on his line, billionaire. I'm not even done yet. This guy, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, these are all the same people, right? These are all really, really rich people that are called oligarchs. They're so rich. They're so rich. Look at this billionaire. This is a billionaire. Look at this line I'm writing. It's absurd. So, yeah, I need to clarify something. So, I've alluded to saying that if you support Donald Trump, that you're a Nazi. And I just need to make it very clear that yes, if you support Donald Trump, you're a Nazi. That's the way it is. That's what's going on now. There's concentration camps, there's hatred, there's hate rallies, there's law breaking, seizures of power. Oh yeah, lies, nationalism, blind hatred. Yeah, it's happening. So if you're a Trump supporter, you're a Nazi. I mean, like, if you remember, right? Remember those people that like they weren't in the gas chambers, and they weren't in the concentration camp soldiers, and they weren't in the army fighting, right? And they weren't in the secret police, right? those other, just the regular people, right? Just regular people who just like, they didn't actively go out and do the horrible things. I mean, they supported them. They're like, yeah, that's my party. They might vote for him, but they didn't actually do it. What do we call those people? Nazis.